Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Salsabila Stephanie from class 10-7. In this experiment, I conducted a laboratory practice entitled Determination of Copper Content in Tertiary Crystals. The purpose of this experiment was to determine the percentage of copper contained in tertiary crystals using the gravimetric method through a process of precipitation followed by heating. The materials and apparatus used in this experiment include a tertiary sample, distilled water, sulfuric acid, sodium hydroxide, a porcelain crucible, a 2050 milliliter beaker, an analytical balance, a glass rod, Wethmann number 42 filter paper, a funnel, a furnace, a desiccator, litmus paper, hydrochloric acid, barium chloride, test tubs, and heating equipment. The experiment began by wedging a clean porcelain crucible until constant mass was obtained. Approximately 0.5 grams of the tertiary sample was then accurately wedged and transferred into a 250 milliliter beaker, after which distilled water was added until the volume reached 100 milliliter and the mixture was stirred until the sample dissolved. Sulfuric acid was added dropwise while stirring until the solution became clear. The solution was then heated and an excess of sodium hydroxide, about 10 until 15 drops, until a precipitate formed. The supernatant was tested with litmus paper until red litmus turned blue, indicating that the solution had become basic. After that, the clear liquid was decanted through Wethmann number 42 filter paper, and the precipitate was transferred onto the filter paper. The precipitate was washed repeatedly with distilled water until it was free from excess base and sulfate ions. To confirm the absence of sulfate, a sulfate test was performed using the last filtered. A portion of the filtrate was placed in a test tube, heated, and added with a few drops of hydrochloric acid, while another test tube containing barium chloride was also heated. The barium chloride solution was then added to the filtrate. If cloudiness appeared, sulfate was still present and washing had to be continued. If the solution remained clear, the precipitate was considered free of sulfate. The washed precipitate was then dried and placed into the porcelain crucible, whose constant mass had already been determined. The crucible was heated gently until the filter paper turned into charcoal, then placed in a furnace at 900 degrees Celsius for 1 hour until the precipitate became ash. After heating, the crucible was cooled in a desiccator for 15 minutes and wedged. This heating and wedging process was repeated until a constant mass was obtained. Finally, the percentage of copper in tertiary sample was calculated based on the theoretical copper content. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this video is useful and helps in understanding the gravimetric analysis method. Thank you for your attention. Bye.